What's up, guys? Zero here. Got another battle for you between Surena with the Germans and Terminator over here on the other side with the Britons. So, looks like a pretty classic army. Got a bunch of probably barbarian warlords. I'd be surprised if any of these were heavy chariots, but yeah, got some barbed mercenaries, some light chariots on the sides. Probably got a pile of slings and maybe some heads. Yeah, there we go. Heads in the back. Alright, so we got looks like pretty similar to what Surena took versus who was it before with the chariot faction? I forget. He fought a chariot faction. I uploaded it before, but looks like a pretty similar army. Looks like Terminator's running forward with the slingers. He doesn't really have any light cav to run out and punish the slingers, which would be nice, but it's also nice to have the Gothic cav. He probably has a full stack of 20. I'd imagine so. I think you want a full stack of 20. So probably 6 spears, 6 archers, 4, what was that, 6, 6, 4, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, I'd imagine you wanted the full stack of 20. Maybe just get some skirmisher warbands in the front to take some sling projectiles, if nothing else. Or some, what are these, barb calf, light calf? I don't know. Anyway, we'll see how they all end up doing. Kind of curious to see how Terminator plays after all this time. I don't think he's played in quite a while. He just kind of shows up for con. Kind of like me. Old Termy here. Looks like old Surena's just hanging tight. Got some nice skirmish in action with the light chariots. What are they shooting? What should they be shooting? Looks like they're shooting these spearmen right here, which you get them right in the flank there. Well, maybe it could be a little. If it was a little further this way, you could get better shots into the back. Maybe a little bit, but yeah, we'll see. Looks like they send some peasants out. I don't know. I don't know if peasants do that much for chariot archers. I think you can just charge them. Looks like Terminator pulled his slings back. Looks like he lost a couple of them. Alright. Got the Chosen Archer warbands, which actually are kind of tough for the Britons to deal with. Like, they outrange the slings by quite a bit. He could probably be a little more active. And, I don't know. Terminator could just pull the chariots away if he ran up and tried to shoot the chariots. But yeah, I guess what you want to do now is try to mitigate the chariot archers as much as you can. Generally, dogs really aren't that good against chariot archers. I don't think. Just because the slashing damage hurts the dogs. But it looks like they kind of caught a few models. Yeah, if you let them still. If you let them sit still. But if you keep moving them, I think it's alright for the chariot archers. Yeah, it looks like Terminator's just, it's not that long. I don't remember if that's long or not. Is this like extremely long? Okay, this might be like a 25-minute replay or something. We'll keep it sped up. Got the chariot archers running down those peasants. The slingers are a little, oh, it's fine. Not really doing too much. Slingers are just taking a break for now. He's trying to get maximum damage with the chariot archers and just microing them away from the dogs for now. So, Terminator playing the patient game. Surena looks like he's getting a little bit restless, trying to run forward, get some shots with the Chosen Archers. Looks like the slingers are going forward. Looks like the heads are going forward now too, right? These are heads, yep. Let's see if anything important happens. Got some warhounds. Gonna cleaned up by some barb calf. Not the most important thing. Some barb calf like posturing right outside. Some heads. Checking their heads on the. Ooh, those fire arrows. There's a lot of damage. Looks like Terminator's gonna lose a barb calf. And this other one's gonna run off. Okay. But, Surena, you gotta pull back. No! We're gonna lose a bunch of his general unit to some barbarian warlords. Hopefully his general doesn't die, because that would be very painful. Got some heads going in on the spears. It's good for Terminator, I think. Ooh, but those Chosen Archers are really putting the hurt on those heads. Terminator's doing a really nice job of protecting his heads with the warlords, but looks like he's going for the less easy targets. Serena's pulling back, trying to get him. Ooh, gotta go guard mode and spam that click. But Terminator's probably gonna lose a couple chariots on that spear. Okay, it's a pretty even engagement so far. Terminator's keeping his heads alive. For now, anyway. Looks like all those other slings are dead, which is actually pretty bad. Got one head hurler off to the side. Did you forget about that one? I don't remember. Oh, but Terminator slips a warlord in. Looks like he's going to slip another warlord in. Oh, but it's going to rout. He ran through the pikes. Serena's going to go tight formation, probably run toward his archers, help him out. Don't want to lose your cavalry. Ooh, he's getting lucky though. He's 3 units on the general. He's chasing away the head hurlers. Terminator lost his general on the spikes. You gotta be really careful with these. I think if you, I don't know, loose formation's good sometimes, but tight formation's a lot better when there's spearmen around to kind of like avoid some of them taking detours straight into the spears. They're kind of dumb, the pathing on the chariots, but very strong. Chariots are very strong. So got the general of Surena, got three models. Looks like, oh yeah, Terminator's bringing back his chariot archers. They probably should still have ammo, I'd imagine. Yeah, still have plenty of ammo. Got a, no, it's a head coming back. Okay. Looks like the light chariots picked off Serena's gen, but he's not routing. Wow. Okay. A bit of a scrappy game going on. Run forward, trying to chunk off those chosen archers. Gonna charge onto those head hurlers, but there's not that many chariots, so it's not the biggest of the deal. The fire arrows do a bit of morale damage. Spears running in. They're not really good with their their swords at all. I think they have swords. Do they have axes? Could check. Yeah, they got little baby swords. Okay. But yeah, they're really bad with the swords. They're kind of like one of the weakest infantry in the game if they just use their swords, I think. But yeah, just reforming. You probably don't want to run off. You want to keep everything protected by the spears, even if they're out of ammo. Just keep them around. They actually are fairly decent in melee. I'm not sure if I like all these fire arrows or not. He'd probably do more damage if he wasn't doing fire arrows, but he's gotten a few routes off on him, so either way. Now Surena just has to keep his spears alive against whatever missiles Terminator got. So he's going to form a box, probably a decent plan. Put the archers around it. They don't have to be inside of it, but I'd probably put them close to it anyway. Terminator's going to pick off whatever he can. And he's going to do a waiting game. I think Terminator's just going to chase off all the routers. And there are quite a few routers, actually. But that's... okay, yeah. That's Terminator's unit of slings. So he's just going to rest up all the slings, I guess. Where'd that box go? Okay. Terminator's just going to chase everything. Let everything rest to full. Or to fresh. And then he's going to see if he can break this box. So we're going to be sitting here for a minute. Maybe I can fast forward this in an edit or something. This is going to take a long time. So we'll get like a meter here. Who's winning? Who's winning? How many missiles does Terminator need to win? He has... well, these slingers are fresh. Oh, no, they're head hurlers, which is bad now because they threw most of their heads. If they were slingers with half ammo, or half ammo, that'd be a lot better for Terminator. Barb Cav, Barb Warlord, slingers, head hurlers. So 1, 2, 3. You got 3 units of head hurlers. Wait, we'll start this way and go clockwise. Warlord, slingers, head hurlers. Light chariot, warlord, heads, barb cap. Okay. Two pretty healthy barb warlords, which isn't the most important thing. Like, you'd rather have missiles here than any other unit, I think, unless you have like chosen swords, which would be quite good, but probably still not cost effective against German spears, especially given the funds disparity. We'll have to take a look at that, how much more the Germans get. I guess it is a tournament game, so fair enough, but fresh. It would be funny if Terminator lost after waiting so long. But I guess even if he does lose, it kind of like reinforces the point, though, that he needed every advantage he could get. Huh. He just didn't trade that well with the chosen archers. They killed a lot of his slings. 6 chosen archers puts up quite a bit of damage. Looks like I see some stripes. I don't know if those are experience or if they're gold attack. I forgot to check. Maybe I'll move them in a bit. I'd imagine the spears are gold. Or wait, silver? They lost a few models, so maybe they lost a... this one looks like silver as well. Huh. Probably something that would have been good to check, but yeah. So, did they have missiles? I thought they were out. Yeah, Terminator doesn't need to do any Cantabrian Circle or anything. He just gotta wait till fresh, and then probably shoot the back of the spears. So yeah, you don't need to do that. Max range? I forget what the ideal range for shooting into boxes is. You don't want to be too close, because then the missiles are more straight and they hit more shields. If they arc more, they can get over the shields a little better. And you can target the unit in the back. I think it's good too, the one that's not facing you. So you shoot over the formation into the back, of the exposed back of the infantry. And you want to be targeting the spears here, because they're the ones with the phalanx formation that will kill the chariots. The barbarian warlords would kill a lot of chosen archers, and if they didn't kill them, they'd drop a lot more. But yeah, since they have phalanx formation, they're gonna impale the chariots, and it's not gonna be good for the chariots. I can check and see if these heads have heads. They have them on their back, but they're not gonna throw them. Old Bob, Jim, and Curly over here. Looks like they're doing a genocide against dark-haired people that look just like this. Got some interesting tattoos on them. Huh. Okay. Old heads. Do any of them have heads? These guys have slings. They probably have a ton of slings, but it's just one unit, so I don't know. Got just swords, and it's probably a good idea for Terminator to... oh, this is like the one thing he has to rest, because if he just lifted the spears and chased down the slingers, Terminator would be in a lot of trouble. Unless he got a rear charge and mass routed everything, but yeah, you don't want to... It looks like the chosen archers ran away. Good for Terminator a little bit. I don't remember if being tired changes missile units at all. I would just let them rest till at least winded so they can't be chased down by the infantry. I don't know why they're not not recovering stamina any faster. I probably have some on skirmish mode. Which, sure. Probably works fine. They're not recovering at all, though, which is insane. So this is going to take a minute. Surena doesn't want to chase them, which is, I guess, fair enough. The spears have been whittled down pretty good. I don't know, this is actually pretty close. Could do a head count on the German spears, I suppose. British units are pretty easy to see what they got, but the German ones are a little confused. It looks like they lost quite a few spears to those slings. So we got 31, 35, 12, 12, 30, 25. Okay. Okay. I actually don't know who wins. The barb chariots can actually survive a couple spear pokes, I think. It's just, if they run into a full phalanx, they die pretty quickly. So, impetuous, fresh. These guys should be shaken, yeah. So they're scared by the chariots. I don't know if they can do war cry. Maybe they can. Which I don't know if that frightens them or gives them an extra attack bonus. Okay, looks like the slingers are fresh again. Terminator's gonna make me die of old age. If I see another one of these replays and it's 4 million units long, I'm probably not gonna do it. Unless it's a finals or something, semifinals. Yeah. That'll do it. I don't know what I'm not gonna do like a 2-hour long one though. Even though I'm doing it at, is this double speed or triple speed? Triple speed, yeah. So however long this is, the actual match was like almost triple as long. Fresh. They're all fresh though. Looks like he's out of ammo on the slings. Okay, he's just thinking about how to charge. Which, if I don't get the pause button right, let me see if I can. Okay, I'll just keep my finger over the pause button. Just nab that as soon as he starts charging in. So what you want to do, I think, is look for weak points. It's like corners where the spears aren't facing. Use your best infantry and get the corners. Some people say you want to use all your infantry on one side, which maybe is a good idea. Yeah, probably use all your infantry on one side. Hit this corner. And then have all the chariots charge from the back at once, I think. I think that's what I would do. Get a little closer. It's kind of funny how long you sit here, and then it's all over in like 10 seconds. Spend like 20 minutes just sit there looking at a box, and the game's over in 10 seconds. But such is life. Oh, I didn't even notice the chariot archers. Oh, that's probably what took so long. But does that matter at all? I mean, it does, but it doesn't matter if they're winded or not. Probably not. We'll do a final head count on the spears. 23, 24, 12, 11, 33, 28. So how many units? 12, 12, 28, 33, 24, 28. So it's like half strength models, 4 half-strength models facing all directions, and then 2 small units inside. He has the head hurlers are actually fairly decent in melee. You want to be in tight formation, get those corners, and yeah, charge the chariots all at once on one side. Phalanx can't kill them all. That's what we'll claim. Maybe you can charge in the slings, make the AI like drop their spears a little bit before you get the chariots. But you have to be like pretty precise about your timing, otherwise you can screw it up pretty good. Got a little bit of a barb calf, but kind of scary using that too. You don't want to have anything route. Morale is going to be super fragile on both sides, so you want the Germans to route if you're Terminator here. You don't want anything of yours routing, like slings. If you send slings in early, it's not good because you'll get morale penalties. So you have to hit pretty close to the same time with everything. Sometimes it's better to stagger, and sometimes it's better to hit all at once, but we'll see how old Termy does it. Looks like we're reaching the twilight. Okay. Can we do regular speed? yeah, we can. It's gonna war cry. It's gonna go in. It's gonna hit the corner. Oh, they routed right. Oh man. You waited. Oh. Okay, it's alright. It's a good play. Good play by Termy. Alright, nicely done. Nicely done. Take a quick look at these. Then I guess I'm out of here. Alright, I'll catch you guys later.